Already time, wow. Fancy that. Technology or something. I don't know. Hello though. It is time for art night. UB. Um Aeon is running behind, got busy at work, and then Crow unfortunately has to not participate because they got busy at work. Also, because like they ended up like taking another shift or something like that. Either way, they ended up having a seizure as soon as they got home, so they need a rest for sure. So, yay. Um, so you guys are stuck with me until Aeon or others decide to join. I don't think Lushy will be joining like they have sometimes been doing lately, unfortunately, because I saw they were having computer issues, so that's fun. Makes a face about it or something. I don't know. But how's everyone in chat doing? I hope you guys are well and such. EB, um, Herm, seems like the game audio capture isn't working. Let me see about that. Studio mode. I wonder if it's just a thing that it does by default. Hmm. Okay, it is. Okay, so it's because it's this external one. It's already by default not there. Damn. Because I wanted you guys to hear that music that I was listening to. Does that mean you guys didn't hear that at all last time that I think about it? Hmm. Okay, well, I guess I'll listen to different music then. Guess when you guys were able to hear the music I was listening to last time, though, so I wonder why it's not for this. I wonder if it's like automatic protections for certain videos then. Herm. Mystery. Yeah, no, that's not. Huh. Like, cool and all, but I guess I'm not doing that. I don't know what to listen to. I would do my usual listen to things, but like, it just doesn't run as well when I have this up too, unfortunately. I guess I could try anyways. Let's see. Let me put that down. Okay. I think as long as I'm not tabbed into the game, it's when I'm tabbed into the game that it starts. Yeah, when I'm tabbed into the game, that's when it starts doing things, and I don't want to deal with that either because I like to be tabbed in the game sometimes. Okay. Herm. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess Spring Blossom Beats. Turn it up a bit. I don't want to listen to this. Shuffle. Yes. Why are you playing the same song again? There we go. Lo-fi hours, isobos. Go ahead and start the session as well. Oh, I guess I could show you the new little guys that I got. This is totally work. I ended up getting some new little guys since we last convened. I got this little ink guy, very cute. I also got this little guy, and then teapot. I got this little post-it guy, which is very cute. I also am quite fond of this color. I really like all the colors for this one, but I do like the rainbow. There's an Among Us. Yeah. And then this little guy, which doesn't have any custom colors. I don't fully get this one. Like, I feel like it's a reference to something. This guy has like the little. Oh, it's from Lo-Fi Girl. Okay, gotcha. But just a little lad. Very cute. I'm gonna keep the ink bottle for now, though. Yippee. Oh, you can't see it at all on this screen because of my art. No, my little guy. Hang on. We'll picking a different little guy, make them on a different position on the desk. No, cannot see. Fucked up. Well, it's fine. I know the little guy's there, and that's what's important, right? Oh man. Uh, I'll I'll change it after we get whatever spirit is lured from this, because I want to lure that spirit. It is fucked up and evil that you guys can't see the current little guy though. But how's everyone? How are y'all doing? I hope well. I'm drawing a peachy. Yippee. I don't get how some people can yap. My thoughts are non existent. No thoughts, head empty. I'm just a guy. I'm a little envious of those that can just yap about anything without like a prompt. Like, I need to have something in mind in order to yap, but I don't usually have something in mind. No thoughts in here. Just empty. No cohesive thoughts, rather. And something that was kind of funny is that, like, my mom apparently, like, explained to one of her family members what I do to the best of her ability, of course. And like she said that like I explain like my art process when like I'm streaming art, and it's like actually I don't say anything really. I probably should. That might be interesting, but I don't really have much thoughts to offer other than just whatever showing it does. We're a full body peachy moment though. I kind of hate how I did that. Right. It's like, what am I looking for? I'm looking for left winds. I did not provide a clear shot of her boots. That's nice. That's fine. You know what? I low-key did forget that her skirt does kind of do this. Hello. There we go. They're kind of shaped like lopped bunny ears. Mm, there you go. So there we go. That ended up hating it. Nope. There we go. Oh boy, messages. Now, it's No. You know what? I think I made her legs a little too long. At least one of them. Or maybe it just starts too. There we go. Up. Yeah, that's better. So I'll go up again, actually. Yeah, there we go. Wait, how do I do her skirt? Uh, oh, I think I got the spirit. Eh. Oh my god. So round, so shaped, also fair. Boba Ball. So true. Ah, they love boba tea, I see. Cute. Well, look at their different colors when it's break time. Yippee. Okay. Um, Why can't I draw this stupid simple wing shape? There we go. No. Yippee. Kinda wanna just. That's much better. Yippee. looking forward to dealing with her skirt, but that's okay. I think my best plan of action for that is to add another sketch. But for now, it's a break time. Yippee. Let's look at the colors of the new spirit that I got. Let me move this out of the way. Little guys. Well, of course, they come in the boba color. Green. The Sakura ones are really cute. And multicolor. That's fun. Like crystal boba-ish. And then just the full pink is really cute too. I do think I like the Sakura ones the most. Not to be biased or anything, but they just objectively look the best. You can hang out with them for now. Let's put away. Let's see. Be done with this area because I don't think there's anything we can get. Okay, one with the gaming. You can kind of see them. Only kind of, though. I guess I can fuck around to see if there's a spirit companion that fits better in that space. What about the ink one? Kind of. Not really. The bee. No, not really. What about the kettle? Nope. That one's definitely blocked off. Perhaps going bigger won't be the move. But let's see the cat. Oh yeah, no, the cat is definitely blocked off by the iPad. Damn. Spider. It has many little handheld games that it's playing. That's really cute. You can kind of see it, but it's still a little blocked off, unfortunately. How about the Fae? That's a little blocked off. Oh, this little guy. You just float in there. Also kind of blocked off, though. Unfortunate. Among Us. Yeah, definitely still kind of blocked off, though. Um, it, what about that hedgehog? Unfortunately, still also a little blocked off, but very cute nonetheless. Okay, let's get these guys back out then. I think they've the. One of them is completely blocked off. Okay, never mind. See, least blocked off. Honestly, might have been the spider. Oh no, that one's actually quite a bit blocked off. Never mind. Which one was the least blocked off? Faye? Faye. Because, like, I'll sometimes lean into the iPad, but it's not always blocked off, so that's definitely least blocked off to me. You know, I probably could have done longer sets for this. That's fine. Crazy that this short break's already almost over there. The passage of time sure be passaging. It's already time again. Okay. Let's work on better skirt sketch. Perhaps not in that folder yet. Let's first. Okay, yeah. That for the length is good. Okay. Something like that. Yeah. Hello, Peachy. Welcome in. Thank you for the resub. 50 months of resub is crazy. How are you? Good. That's good. She is very creature, yes. Standing so politely. Yeah, she's sounding very cutely. Literally looked up cute dynamic pose. No, not the fail to drink tea. Yeah, that's fine, actually. You missed seeing me struggle with this stupid angel wing shape, even though it's supposed to be simple. It took me a minute to get the right shape for it, and then I just copy pasted it. You know what? I think I left that side a little too long. Come here. Shoop. I think I want to shorten this side just a little bit too. Oh yeah, Peachy. So for like the reference that I have for your design, I didn't leave off a very good reference for the boots. Not that they're gonna be much more defined for this full body cheap, but if you could send me the reference for the boots that you sent me before when we first designed this together, that would be cool. Because I do like the little shoes being at least more than just a little blob. actually gonna make this shorter again. A little more kicked up like that. Side just a little shorter, and maybe a little more kicked up too. Yeah. But What if I just stole Peachy's right to socks because I can't figure out how to lay them? No more socks. I'll worry about them later. Oh, hi. You're still in chat. uh, I guess since you are here, like, unfortunately, the only reference I really have for her that is full body existing is just like the loose sketch, like individual bits, and like the full body chibi. It's kind of hard to tell like how high her socks are supposed to be. Did you want them to like be like just above the knee, or like how up high on the thigh, or below the knee even? Did you still want to keep the little silly bows on top of the socks too? Socks, man. You're having a very sockful day because, yeah, I know you just bought socks today. The bows on the socks can be left out because you think you have bows on the boots, and that's important. Okay. You need to show me the boots because we never actually got that properly drawn before. Oop, indeed. Yeah. Because, like, the previous JB style, the, like, feet weren't really well defined at all. So, like, yeah, I know they're supposed to be boots, but beyond just ankle boots, I don't really have much more info on them. I remember, like, landing on, like, a grayish brown color. Like, I remember the color the boots are supposed to be, but thumbs up. But the sock length is my current concern. Just above the knee, thigh, below the knee. You think they're supposed to be knee highs? Okay. I'm gonna be annoying. Above the knee or below the knee? Below. Okay. Good, because that's the option that's easier for me to work with right now. Because of where I defined the knees to be. The bee's knees. What if I drew bees on your knees? What then? Like, what if just, what if, what if, what if? Is that a very poorly drawn bee? Yes. However, let me give it a stripe. There we go. Boogway, so true. Let me put that on a separate layer. Then we can toggle the bee whenever. There we go. Anyways, I'll put that away for now. That line in particular still looks kind of off, but I think it's just because of the way the leg is positioned, unfortunately. Let me scoot this a bit too. There we go. Let me pull up my reference. Hang on. Because, yeah, she's wearing knee highs. Actually, they're a little bit farther down the knee than, well, farther below the knee. Hmm. I could still stand to adjust this leg a little bit, though. Come here, leg. Move it up just a bit. That will help. Here we go. That definitely helps. Put that away. While I wait for you to get back to me about those boots, I will work on a silly little hair band, I suppose. Nope. Why did I? No, that's fine. Maybe. Thoughts and feelings on the little leaf ribbon? And Peach, if you're still on standby. Big stretch. Cute. Okay. I was worried that I maybe like made it lean more ribbon than leaf because I know that's been a problem before. So hello, cat. Do you need to paw on my shoulder? Apparently, he has arrived. Hello, sir. I know you're there. B. Anyways, yes, hello, cat. He is here. He is behind me, plotting. He's very soft. Yes, you are a very soft boy. Correct. You don't need to paw at me with your claws. I swear. I'm busy, sir. Can't you see? Don't try to get on my lap. Now's not lap time. Looking up boot references. Ah, that's fair. Because, like, I think he wanted to base off of it. Base off of it. I can speak words good. Like, a specific pair of boots that you already owned. Like, I think that was part of the vision board. Sure. Like, I can at least get, like, a basic boot shape going on. Hello, Bikuta. Welcome in. How's it going? Boot hunting. Hello, yes. Yes, I am ready for the train whenever it gets here, if my cat behaves himself. But anyways, stop pawing at me. You're being rude. Impolite, even. That's fair, Vikata. Please take care of yourself and rest. Yes, I'm also excited for the train to get here officially as well. Yes. Cat. Cat who is catting, quite cattily. Boot shape. It's absurd. You don't need to paw at my shirt so incessantly. Okay. He's he licked me. What a silly. What a meow meow even. Oh yeah, like a ever so slight heel. Then looks strange without like a sole. I hate drawing shoes. Oh, it's long break time. Wow. That's actually pretty good timing for that. So far, so cute. So far, good shape. There we go. I can read words. It is just a generic boot shape, though. No, not that. Okay, I'm just no. There you go. And then if we do that, something like this. There we go. There we go. But it's small and chunky. I mean, yes. Yes, it is. It's like it's a chibi boot. I am not good at taking breaks. Here I am still working on the drawing. Let me put this layer back on. Let me return the B too. Yeah, the B can stay here too. It's just a blur, really, but it's there. Boog. Cat. A cat who is catting quite cattily. He's so soft. So he tickles. Yes, you tickle, sir. Ugh. Very swoofed. And licking. Okay. I've apparently already put 2 hours into this so far. And I'm not even done with the line art yet. Ugh. Every time I go stretch my shoulders, it pops. I'm the Rice Krispie treat or something. I don't know. Who allows me to talk? I apparently didn't put my phone on silent. Corrected. I'm shaking the desktop version of the messenger that Peachy messaged me on. I am the Rice Krispie treat. Yeah. I don't know.
Hey, Chubby Conjay!
Yay, spoons for me. Exactly what I ordered. How did you know? Hello, welcome on in, Raiders. Peachy, could you go ahead and shout out Cries Hard for me? Oh, those are very cute boots. They finally loaded. They're just bunnies. That's really silly. Actually, I should be able to show this to everyone. In theory. Let's see. You guys deserve to see the silly boots. These are the boots that Peachy just sent to me for a point of reference. Well, not actually as not an actual reference for me to use for the boots, but for the conversation. There we go. Yeah, I like my art screen too. I use the 3D block effect that from Horaikan. They should be credited in my master list of credits and whatnot. It was very fun. I also am capturing for my iPad, so I actually have that cropped to be just the viewport on my Clip Studio Paint as well. Because if you guys got to see the whole Clip Studio Paint, I feel like that would be a little silly because you don't need to see all of that. That's good that you're enjoying Pocopia though. Yes, and having two saves is very fun. Um, I guess before I fail to introduce myself, my name is Sakusaki, or just Q is acceptable. I use he, him pronouns. And since I am part of the disability pride train, you can safely assume that yes, I am in fact disabled in various ways. As far as like actually diagnosis, di- di- hmm, speaking hard, thumbs up. As far as like actual diagnoses that I have, I am diagnosed with POTS for sure, but I am working towards figuring out other stuff too. Like I last sent a message to my allergist, and instead of getting like a message back, I got a phone call to schedule a follow up appointment. So that just like told me enough of what I needed to know. It's like, yeah, okay, that's fair. that's that's fair. Yeah. um, so there is that. Very exciting. I do suspect some variant of EDS or something similar. I need to actually talk to my primary care about sorting that out too, but I do think it is quite likely from what I have heard from other people's experiences with it. So that's fun. You have 240 hours on your first save. Damn, it's not even that old of a game. That's crazy to me. I normally don't put too many hours in games in general. So, like, the only thing that I think I have that even comes close to that is like VTube Studio. I have that almost for 550 hours on that. Wow. Yeah, like for a game that I've been playing for years on and off, for instance, Muse Dash, I don't even have 150 hours in that, so that's crazy to me. Good for you. I'm glad you're enjoying it that much.
えい、飛び込んじ
Oh my
ゃえ
god. Hello. Another raid. Hello, Chikashimane. Welcome in. I guess I'll do my intro from the top again. My name is Sakizaki, or just Q is acceptable. I use he, him pronouns, and I call myself a variety streamer. I actually didn't get to that part yet. I call myself a variety streamer, though I do tend to stream mostly visual novels, actually, is my usual content. But on Wednesdays, I tend to do Art Night weekly as well. I have a couple of more regular guests, but one is currently stuck in traffic, so that's very exciting for her. And the other had to cancel because they ended up getting extra work, and that just kind of wiped them out on top of other health things. They also have health issues. We have actually quite similar health issues, but they're definitely pats them. Um But yeah, my usual guests are not here today, and that is fine. I can handle myself. 105 hours in Pokemon Z8. That's nice, nice. I don't really play Pokemon too much myself. Yeah, we do have a lot of spoonies in our VTuber squad. I don't think I have any friends that aren't disabled. Yeah, no, I don't think I have a single friend that's not disabled. So, um, it also runs in my family. Shocking. Being a non-spoonie in this economy is so true, actually. You're correct. uh but yes, I say as if I was going back to a point that I don't know what point I was trying to get back to. I'm just a guy. We do tend to attract each other, yes. Um I guess like I've been like disabled for basically as long as I'm aware of. So that does make for like an interesting like experience, especially with like Peachy in particular, actually, because well, Peachy's also always had like her own bundle of problems, like the things that we're now like same hatification with is like relatively new for her, and it's like I can't help in some ways just because I'm so like used to it, and I feel bad that I can't really help because just like I don't know what I can offer you because I just had to learn to adapt because this is just kind of my life in a nutshell. So I know I shouldn't feel bad, but just like I have the experience and I can't offer any assistance because I just deal with it, which isn't great either. I'll be honest. But I don't know. It does make me feel bad because like some of the things, ways that you struggle with it, I don't relate. I can listen, yes. I am very good at listening. It is one of my few strong suits. I actually have a lot of strong suits. I am unfortunately a jack of all trades and master of none. It's very exciting. Why is it so humid? The weather is gonna kick my ass single-handedly. If I don't survive past summer, just dramatization. It is because of life. I'm not good at speaking words. Thank you for the follow. I actually meant to mention that earlier. Follows are anonymized, so you will never be called out in particular if you do decide to follow. But if you would like a more personalized greeting, you can use the say hi redeem as well. Yeah. You've never been a master at anything, but you have lots of different hobbies. That is fair. I could argue that I have a lot of hobbies myself, but at the same time, I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely hard going from being able to do all kinds of things to not being able to do as much. Yeah, I feel like for me, my main thing is time because I still can, in theory, do a lot of things. And funnily, some of the things that help me out, like I am currently wearing compression gloves to help with my hands not hurt as much while drawing. They're also useful for helping my hands not hurt as much when I'm playing my violin. My main problem is not having the time anymore, unfortunately, because I have so many things I want to do, but I don't have all the time in the world, especially since I need to otherwise use time to rest too, whether I like it or not. Sometimes I don't get a choice on whether I need a rest, and it's just like, oh, I guess this is what I'm doing, and like just lose the day away. Oh, very fun and exciting. Yeah, unfortunately, Peachy's been dealing with long COVID. Something that was kind of funny though, like when we were first talking about it, when it was like newer for her, like I just like looked it up because I got it COVID once before, and was like, I mean, am I dealing with long COVID too? Because a lot of the things that Peachy deals with, I also deal with. Is there anything that would be like more indicative? And just like all of the symptoms of long COVID is just a whole circle with my pre-existing symptoms. So just like, well, okay. I guess I'll never know. Yes, the circle. The Venn diagram is just a circle. Yeah, skill regression is definitely difficult to deal with. I can imagine, I suppose. Because, like, actually, with drawing in particular, I used to draw a lot when I was, like, in high school and whatnot. Like, but then for a while, I stopped drawing. Maybe it wasn't even that long of a while, now that I think about it. I think it was maybe, like, a couple years. Wow, I took a 2 to 3 year break off of art. It felt a lot longer in the time. Because it's just like, well, I don't want to lose my ability to draw, so but like I don't always have like the energy to deal with like traditional art, which is what I was like more or less stuck with at the time. So I was just like, okay, well, when I get my tax return, because I was working a job and I had tax returns regularly, it was like I'm going to get an iPad, and hopefully that will prompt me to be able to draw more often, and it worked. Bitch. It worked too well, probably. Because now it's basically my career. Like, I don't make as much money as I would probably like to make from art, but it is my main source of income at this point, which is fun. Because, like, my Live 2D model, I drew that myself. I'm obviously in the middle of drawing a chibi. This is actually a chibi for Peachy because Peachy's birthday is this Saturday. So, that's exciting. But I draw a lot. I also like attend artist alleys now too, which like always felt like a far-fetched dream. I think also probably because I started going to cons when I wasn't actively drawing anymore, now that I think about it. Mm. But yeah, from being a remission for like 20 years to having a relapse, and that sucks. You're currently in an art burnout. That is fair. That is very fair. I don't know if I deal with burnout at all, which is probably its own set of worms, honestly. A set of worms. You know what? I'm just making up phrases. What's a set of worms? Don't ask me. I don't know. I think the humidity and heat is getting to my head a little bit. It's fine. Oh, you did commissions for the past 4 years? Nice. That is fair though. The pressure of it taking a toll. I I actually started commissions technically a little bit before I started streaming because I got like a couple of commissions from like an IRL friend and not as IRL friend at the time, I suppose. Um, yeah. Someone made up the saying, "So not make your own." You're so true. I think the problem is that I'll probably never say a set of worms ever again. It dies the instant after I say it. Incoming ad or ads are in progress right now. Actually, oops. The ads they have hits. The ads have taken chat away. It's okay. I can just sit here and do nothing while the ads run. You won't miss out on a conversation. Maybe. I should probably turn on my fan because the open window is not enough. Fan. Yippee fan. Yes, thank you, Peachy, for communicating with chat in the chat. I appreciate it. Food for fun. You know what? That is fair. That is very fair, actually. Right, the bee. Gonna zoom in on this beanie. The ads. They're ad defying. I don't know. Probably should have. It's fine. Maybe. Oh, for Palio, don't forget to bar bags, ammo, and repair food farm. You know what? That is fair. If it works, it works. I know there's like a lot of I forget what that's called. Like the like acronym that stand there it is. Mnemonics. Like I know there's a lot of those in like healthcare in general. I don't think I could ever come up with one myself, not on the spot anyways. Like give me like 30 business days and I might be able to come up with one myself. Yeah, there are definitely a lot in healthcare, yeah. Which good for them. We stand our healthcare workers in these parts so long as they're decent healthcare workers. Some healthcare workers are a little. Why are you in healthcare? There are some healthcare workers that I wonder why they're there, but science in general makes sense. Yeah, yeah. There is a lot they do have to remember for sure, but that's why specialists exist too. Okay. Any train of thought I had is gone. I know there was one before, but Oh, that's fun. Beaded lanyards and bracelets that help remember the order of draw. That's cool. I I do kind of want to get into like being a phlebotomist myself because I do think I would do a good job, not to toot my own horn, but it's just like a process because from what I've seen there's like mostly like technical schools in order to do that, and it's thousands of dollars that I don't have, or at least hundreds. Either way, I don't have that kind of money. And just like, but being a phlebotomist would be cool. There's so many different tops, and some are different depending on which supplier you get them from. Ah, yeah, that's fair. Understandable. Trying to remember what it is that I wanted to say earlier. Because I know there was something, but it is gone to the void now. You're really good at. Oh, you lost sense of feeling in your fingertips? Oof. That's unfortunate. What questions would you ask your phlebotomist? Now I'm curious, Peachy. Sometimes they're there, but not enough to be able to really do the job. I guess I never really thought about like how important that would be. Like it makes sense because like you do need to like feel for the veins and whatnot. Yeah. God, I feel a little bad whenever I need to get like blood work done because my veins are like deep in there, so like it can be difficult to actually get blood drawn from me. But at least know to usually give a heads up because like sometimes like a phlebotomist will get it. Oh, that's cute. What a little guy. Wow. Ape bit. That's silly. That's a good name. Monkey. Yeah. What a silly little guy. Let me move my to-do list over here so that way we can see what colors Ape bit comes in. Comes in a lot of colors. Meow. Oh, yeah, learning on the floor makes sense to me, actually. The starters nurses are just hired for the job outright, and I'm gonna go to structure school for it. Good to know. Hmm. Hmm. You took a 3 month course to learn. It was so worth it. Yeah, I definitely like seen a lot of like 3 month course type things, but money that I don't have. Oh my god, little Frankenstein. The cherry blossom's really cute. I am very cherry blossom biased though, to no one's surprise. I'm sure I'm gonna get that one though. Anyways, you be see, just one term at community college and you can be a flub. Yay! Now I just need to find a community college that has the courses for it. Because like if it's a community college, then like that I can like get like financial aid figured out for sure. I just need to find more time to like look into it further, I suppose. Anything from the bay window? No. Fireplace? No. Okay. Maybe I need to change the time of day and night. Looking, meditating. It's like a little noise cue for whenever there's like a thing that could be summoned. Ah, in the bed. Radiology tech. Yeah, I love the sharks all around too. Just like I could just keep putting that everywhere, so I will, and I did. Okay, maybe it doesn't matter what I'm doing on the bed. I'll still count for something. Okay. Yay. Mm, that is good to know, Peachy. I will try to keep a mental note of that. I am unfortunately full of forget. That is definitely one of my weakest points. I'm just so full of the forget, unfortunately. I should really look into getting ADHD diagnosed or something. That's the eraser. That's not what I wanted. Might come as a surprise, but you can't draw new lines with the eraser. You're very late diagnosed with ADHD, but looking back, the signs are so obvious. Yeah, I feel like that's just kind of how it is sometimes, though. Yeah, actually, something that's kind of funny with like my like health experience and being trans, because I am trans. There's your fun fact of the day. Not really a fun fact, just a fact, I suppose. I guess it depends on who you ask whether or not it's a fun fact. But like, funnily, like being trans has helped like my health problems in some ways. Like with the pots, like since I would wear usually like a full size chest binder, I would have the compression on my abdomen and whatnot. So like whatever pot sometimes that I've had even back then, like I didn't really notice as much. It definitely had been noticeably worse after I stopped binding because I got top surgery, so I don't need to bind anymore. Um, that is funny. God, actually, kind of your story, Plasma Ray, reminds me of how one of mutual friend of Peachy and I, like for like a couple of things, he was like, "Oh, I kind of suspect like I have like autism," and it's like, "Oh, we kind of knew that already," or also not like mental health stuff, but sexuality stuff. He pondered, it's like, I might be ace. It's like, yeah, we kind of figured that. There's just moments like that. Or actually, even with Peachy too, like, I have been, like, surrounded by, like, a lot of people that are artistic in general. So, like, with when Peachy was realizing that she may be autistic, like, I wasn't surprised, but, like, I also, it's, I never thought to say anything about it because it's like, I'm used to the behaviors of people that are autistic too. They're just like, oh yeah, that's more or less normal. We don't diagnose, we're not licensed, we peer review. So true. Yeah, very late realized autistic, which is kind of funny because it's like I remember when you like first came to me about that. It's like, oh yeah, no, that yeah, that sounds about right. That makes sense to me. Makes too much sense even. I really could have, in theory, said something about that, but I didn't think to question it. Just like, yeah, people are autistic. That's like, I don't know. I'm surprisingly somehow not autistic as far as I'm aware, so I don't know how I quote unquote dodged that bullet. Not really a bullet to dodge, but shrugs. Definitely didn't dodge other health bullets though. Not being automotive for misogyny. There you go. Hi, Pyra. Welcome in. I told her you got it. It's here. Um, Yeah, when you surround yourself with so many neurodivergent people, it becomes everything is like, I'm neurodivergent. Isn't everyone? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, for whatever reason, Automod isn't a fan of you saying crazy girl. That's interesting. Crazy Foxo? Yeah, that works. All right, I yeah also had to supply your own rats. Damn, in this economy, you had to supply your own rats. Luckily, you have a good imagination. Yeah, kind of living for that automod. Yeah, that's fair. uh, Grippy sock vacations were good for every once in a while. So true. I'm glad that you're doing better. Yes, at home, don't have to work. That's good. Um, right. Being trans and how that's ironically helped with health stuff. So, uh, that's not how you draw a line like that. I mean, that's how you draw a line like that. I suppose that's not the line I wanted to draw. Oh, you know what? That is fair, Pyro. You should do that. Um, am I good? No. I'm just a little guy with very scattered brain. Sometimes it's rough being an adult ward. Yeah, that's not their fault though. Uh, my train of thought departed. Yeah, most places being for profit, unfortunately, doesn't surprise me too much. For better or worse, I don't have any experience with like adult psych wards on a personal level, but I do with for people that are under the age of 18. Thumbs up. That is fair, Pyro. Um, my thoughts have left the station. Don't know where they went. Yeah, the whole system definitely needs an overhaul for sure. Yeah. We live in a fucked up society. Thumbs up. Ugh. I am glad you're on proper medication, Pyro. Better late than never type thing, for sure. Oh, apply for disability. I hope it works out well. Because I know disability can be hard to get on, unfortunately. Yeah, it is a wonder what happens when the brain has the right level of neurochemicals. Yeah, even my mom is having difficulty with getting on disability. I do think if she does try again, she should be more or less fine. Because part of my mom's denial before was actually asset related because she had her own car and then her name was also on my sibling's car as well. And so since she had two vehicles herself, quote unquote, she couldn't. But she did sell her car, so hopefully it's just a matter of like getting around to dealing with the application process again. Yeah, you definitely got to be very persistent with it. Uh, Stretching. You didn't get it because you're diagnosed with a GP and not a specialist? That is stupid. Like, yeah, coffee grinder. Coffee. Coffee good. Um, You made your first cup and it's yummy. That's good. Oh yeah, lawyer. God. 5 denials. Damn. Oof. Yeah, that's definitely rough. It's nice that you'll have connections for that, Pyro. Did you get back to me, Peachy, about what you wanted me to do with these boots yet? I don't think so. No, you did not quite yet. Okay. Because I have rough boot shape settled at least. I will hide the bee again. You don't need a bee on your knee still. All right. Yeah, it's okay. I understand the constant distraction, especially since you're being active in chat as well. Hecking bee, yeah. I know you love to yap. It's one of your charm points. All right, I didn't finish my thoughts about like how being trans, like accidentally helping with my health issues in general. Right. So like chest binder helping with pots, and now since I'm not binding anymore, I need to get a fucking corset. um, yeah, anyone can be a disability judge. Yeah, that's actually when I got my legal name change, I definitely got a very good judge because he was actually genuinely really nice and kind of funnily my name change got approved for my birthday. She's like, ah, yes, happy birthday to me. The government gave me a present of a legal name change. um, which back to being me trans. I actually legally changed my name before I started doing health transitioning stuff, which is really funny to me. Yours was approved on your birthday too. Hell yeah, twinning. But yeah, so my trans journey has been interesting because I once again got my name change done before I actually did any of my health stuff, and the same appointment. Like I actually was working on getting the referral for top surgery and starting testosterone at the same time, so that was very exciting. Oh, Jersey is easy for that. That's good. And being more private in general, yeah, that's good. It still would take potentially 6 months. Yeah, that's fair. Unfortunately, I am in California, so I don't know how that affected the process necessarily. I do remember it not taking very long at all, actually. I think it took me only like a few months, which was like honestly really surprising to me. Like I wasn't expecting it to be that fast, but it worked out really well. Or it was super easy for name change. Nice. And gender marker. Oh yeah, the gender marker was stupid easy for California because like when you're like renewing your license or whatever, you can be like, yep, that's the gender marker I want. Thumbs up. So I actually had my gender marker on my ID updated before anything else. Then I updated my name. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's not wrong. But then I got my name change sorted out. Then I finally started getting the referrals done for starting testosterone and top surgery. There we go. My brain is somewhere in there. Um and once again, inadvertently, no longer needing to bind ended up making my POTS worse. But starting testosterone helped inadvertently with my endometriosis, which is so funny to me. It's like, oh, okay. And that's fair, Pyro. I'm glad that you have a good relationship with your mom, too. Yeah, I don't want to leave the West Coast either. Like, Maybe visiting somewhere on the East Coast could be fine, but yeah, fellow endo haver. So actually fun story about my having endometriosis is that like when I was in like middle school, so like relatively new to having like periods and stuff, like I remember hearing about like how some people that have periods, like their period pain would be so bad that like they could easily not realize they're having like appendicitis or other like really major health issues because they're just used to like high levels of pain. And at the time, I was just like, oh, I'm glad that's not me. I thought I had pain free periods. I was not having pain free periods. I'm just special, to put it that way. Um, because like when I was moving, because I went from one part of California to a different part of California, my insurance coverage decided to be stupid, so I ended up not having. I ended up having not like I was off of my testosterone for long enough for my period to start again. So like having like the 2 years off of my period made me be able to like actually process the sensations that were ongoing from my period properly too. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, this is my normal like period sensations. This isn't pain free at all. I'm just insane and I wasn't processing this as pain. So that's just where I was with that. I genuinely thought I was having pain free periods, but no, I just wasn't processing the situation as pain because I'm smart. hmm But actually, interestingly, after like I got back on testosterone, like when my testosterone levels were like back to normal, yeah, testosterone levels are back to normal, but my estrogen was still elevated. That was definitely like that can't be normal. But then I ended up being on an estrogen blocker. So just like it was being prompted by like my HRT reasons why I was doing that stuff, but it was ultimately there because of having endometriosis. And actually, funnily, tomorrow is officially like the 1 year mark after having my uterus removed. So yeah, that's very fun for me. That like yeah, I've been uterus free for almost a whole year, starting tomorrow, which is very I love that for me actually. Your psych ward bestie has endometriosis. It definitely seems to be relatively common from what I've seen. But yeah, I am happy. Almost a year, literally tomorrow. Yay. Uterus free. Though it does mean that if I do not have my testosterone, I'll have issues from what I've heard because I won't have any sex hormones, and that's not good for the body. But I am fine with my testosterone for now. I've been getting it consistently and haven't had any weird gaps in insurance stuff and whatever. 12 hours at the pharmacy to give her an naproxen in the hospital. Oof. Only one reason you need to sue. Fair. Yeah. Peachy. If only that's how things worked, where you can just extract the hormones that you have in excess and then just pass it around. Oh, actually, speaking of hormones, I actually do deal with Graves' disease every now and then. Sure, let's go with that. Um, but like a lot of my Graves' disease symptoms is just a circle with my POTS symptoms too, with like the dizziness and stuff. So I'm just like, when I last had my Graves' disease act up again, like I was talking to my endocrinologist about it. You're just like, yeah, I don't know. I didn't really notice the things coming back because, like, I deal with these things even when I don't have Graves' disease. So, like, shrug. Your ruptured cyst, that definitely doesn't sound fun. Not even a little bit. Unfortunate that you had to go through that. I didn't notice you mentioned that earlier. Yeah. Yeah, ruptured cyst because sudden pain. God. Yeah, yes, enjoy looking at boots again, Peachy, because then I can finish that and then be done with the line art. Your Chibi is just sitting here so politely. She's just looking at you politely, waiting for you to come back with the boots from the war, so then she can have finished boots or something. Who allows me to talk? I just say the dumbest shit, I swear. This is why I shouldn't be left unattended. Am I on a roll? I think I'm on a chair. Well, I guess I could be on a roll on this chair, actually. It does have wheels. Yes, Peachy, can I help you? Let's look at the critter that I got. What's the spirit that's lured? Hello. Oh my god, it's so fluffy. Oh my god, look at it. Hello? Dust Bunny. Hello, I love him. Oh my god. It's so cute. It is me. Yes, when I'm dusty. Man, I ranked up. Hell yeah. Dust Bunny. But go away. This is what I want. What colors is the bus bunny? Bust dunny? I don't know. Hikey as fluffy and dusty as your cat. Look at the little guy. It has a little button. Look at it. Ugh. It's so small. What? Oh my god, its tail is so pink. I love him. What colors do you come in? Oh, that's so cute. Low-key peachy colors. Not that you guys know her colors right now because they just have a black and white cheap right now, but low-key peachy colors. Brown. So cute. Ugh. Oh, this little guy is also very cute. Ugh. Boony. I'm gonna get all the colors actually. Fuck it. I have enough tickets. Come here. All the little rainbow ears and rainbow button. This is so cute. Ugh. Boony. What? Oh, it's a little vampire one. Vampire dust bunny. Very good. So cute. You want an army of them? Me too. I need 5 million. Cherry blossom. Obviously my bias. So cute. Oh my god. Oh. So cute. Cannot deal. Little guy. It's so small. I love him. Your computer's working again. Yay! I'm happy to hear that. I was worried when I saw you say something about your computer not working. I'm glad you got that figured out, like, genuinely. But welcome in, Leshy. We're talking about being disabled. That is the conversation. Yippee. You're super stressed all day. Yeah, I can only imagine. God, the bunny is so cute. I love it. Ugh. Just a little guy. Wow. Did you send me boots yet, Peach? No, he did not. Okay. Yeah, have a good lurk, Pyro. I appreciate you popping in. It's always a pleasure talking to you in chat. You're looking for you had in mind. That's fair. Oh my god, head pats. Yay. Thank you, Onyx. I appreciate them. I love when head pats. Let's see. You know what, this is a good layer to use. I will add a little like heart shape thing. Is this the brush size? No, that's kind of thick. Yeah, that one's good. Um okay, it's on this side. There we go. Yippee. What if I just keep adding more vague boot shapes to the boots? Like, little cut off there. And there. And like, I know some boots will like have that kind of line. Not really visible from that side. I might go separate there for the like shoelaces. Oh dear. My peachy stopped working. Yeah, I swear you also have a reference for the boots too. Or have a reference. If anything, you'll just draw. You know what? That's fair. Whatever you gotta do, boo. Or you could maybe describe the boots too. Because like at this point, I have the boots quite boot shaped, so if, like I know like how I need to modify the boots from here, that would be pretty good. Boots. But okay, you know what? That's fair. I will hydrate. Big triangle ribbon. They boot in. So true. They are booting. Me when boots or something. God, I miss owning a nice pair of boots. I haven't, like, I technically still have some boots, but they're for cosplay specifically. But I just haven't had new boot money. I want to have new boot money. And, like, not cheap boots, they'll, like, barely last. I guess that's the main thing. I don't want to fall into, like, having to, like, get cheap boots and then have to replace them in, like, no time at all. I would like to be able to buy boots that last. That would be neat. You have one pair of dogs, so they got away. You need to break them in again. Ah, that's fair. Are they like the old, like really old dogs that were made like by what's now Solivare, or are they like newer ones made in the U.S.? Because I've heard like the newer ones that are made in the U.S. aren't as good, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're bad. I just haven't really heard anyone say anything necessarily nice about them, other than that they're worse. Like that's the main info I've gotten about it. It's like, okay, but right. You're not in the US. Just remember, you've been insinuating quite a bit that you're not in the US. That is my bad. But that's fair. I hope they've been treating you well. Other than needing to break them in again, of course. Big triangle ribbon. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Kind of at a standstill for the line art too. I think I've done literally everything else. Yeah. It's literally just the boots. Triangle ribbon like a sailor guardian? Maybe? Maybe. Triangle ribbon. Duck, duck, go search. Oh, Probably not what's coming up when I look up triangle ribbon. Because a lot of it is just like the party streamer ribbons, like this type of thing. Probably not what she had in mind. Some of the other ribbons that have come up are like the Miku lanyard that has like the ribbon and then the triangles. Also, probably not what she meant. Like how there are two triangles with a knot in the middle. Maybe. Like, not triangle, triangle, something like that. Maybe. I bet that would be a little strange. Not the weirdest thing, but a little strange. That's like you thought. Yeah, that's fair. The dust bunny is so cute. I'm not over it, actually. Like, just look at this little guy. Oh, right, I can pet them. I forgot I could pet them. Oh my god. Yes, so cute. Wow. He's so cute. Ugh. Love. I love that I get to pet the dust bunny. Yippee. What more could one want in life? I guess there's a lot of things one could want more than being able to pet a digital bunny. But, it's the little things. And the cat has returned. Hello. I think Peachy is opting to just draw what she has in mind, which is fair. Ah, indeed. I could just start coloring her in. Just slowly but surely. It's just the boots that aren't finished. But I know it's supposed to be a break. Psh, it's fine. Do I have a peachy palette on here? I think I do. I sure do. Hell yeah. That's so convenient for me. Well, go ahead and hide the sketch there. I don't need that anymore. Time to color the Peacher creature. Oh, how did that go? Right in? Hello? Hello? Annoying. There we go. Don't need, oh, don't need that colored in because that's on skin. Yippee. Yay, head pats. Thank you. Oh, hello. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Hello. Uh, Peachy is stepped aside right now, so let me go ahead and show you out myself. Let me just get my iPad out of the way. How was your stream? I hope you had a good stream. Oh, you're playing Tell Me Why. Nice. What part are you on? I only played the first part, I'm pretty sure. I don't even remember if I finished the first part either. But I played it a while ago too. I definitely need to play it from the top, but we love a queer story. Yeah, a good stream. You finished first chapter. Nice. I hope you enjoyed the game, and yeah. Tell me why it was too good. I definitely need to get back to it then. I think part of why I haven't gone back to it is that, like, I'm on Mac OS, so the game isn't actually natively available for my computer. And the thing that I used to play Windows games, it just kind of broke during one of the updates. I should check to see if it's working again, though. It might be. But yeah, I definitely remember enjoying what I did play. I definitely need to get back to it again. Yeah, I hope I'll be able to play it too. But to everyone that's come along with the raid, my name is Taku just Q is acceptable. I use he, him pronouns, and I call myself a variety streamer, though I do tend to stream actually mostly visual novels. But on Wednesdays, I tend to stream art like I'm currently doing right now, and I'm currently drawing one of my friends because her birthday is this Saturday. And if any of you do need to step aside for any reason, be it to go sleep, go eat, whatever, there's no pressure to stay. But of course, you are more than welcome to hang out and or lurk, especially lurking because we are part of this Bloom Platoon raid train. So there's plenty more awesome creators to meet along the way. And also, follows are anonymized, so if you do decide to follow, you won't be called out in particular, but you can use the Say Hi redeem for a more personalized greeting as well. Yeah, Peach birthday. Her birthday is 7-Eleven. Very easy to remember because of the convenience store. Can I get that little... No? Okay, I can do it like that. Yeah. That might... The little guy might cause a problem. Let's see. Oh, nope, it's fine. Haha. Yay. Then on a separate layer, we got this part of her hair. Hang on. Yippee. Oh, a little bit of spillage. There we go. Now there's more spillage of her hair. I'll fix that in a moment. Come here, you. You're not supposed to be there. Here we go. I think on another separate layer, I'll go ahead. Do that. Yeah. And then on this one, oop. Her hands don't need that pink. Get out of here. Oops. And these parts are the same pink. Yippee. Pink. Yeah, I'll do it on this layer. Why not? There you go. Here, a little splash of purple. No, rude. No, I don't want the eraser. Thank you. Now I do. There you go. Geen. And darker green. That white. Come on. No. Okay, I'll just do the good old-fashioned way. Here we go. I'll wait to color in the boots just because the boot shape isn't finalized yet. Or boot details, rather, to be more precise. That's the color I wanted. Helps if I select it again. There we go. 69, nice. Um, what's that? Yippee. Yeah, okay. I need to swap where that color is. There we go. There we go. It's already looking more peachyful by the second. There we go. Too thick. You know, I forgot to adjust line thickness things. I'll have to do that until after I get the boot details figured out, I suppose. Yeah, you know what, those lines don't have enough of a gap on this side. Let's adjust that. There we go. Much better. Technology. No, my joints are crunchy. It's a time. Hehehe, little guy. I should see what else I can do to, like, summon another creature. See, nothing here. Okay, nothing here. With the... We just have the bed. I might need to turn on specific sounds. Yeah, okay, nothing at night at least. I can go back to this. Look at the hints, I suppose. Let's see. Mornings. Lunchtime. Sound of cooking, great. From the forest as the sun sets. Interesting. Um, Afternoon breeze. And final player acting up when nearby. Still don't know about that one. Well, this one's about meditation. That's starting the day, so morning setting. Got it. Cool autumn nights. Well, can put autumn sounds on then. And there's our autumn sounds. The rustling leaves. I don't think we have anything else that's blatantly autumn. Yeah. Maybe not. Oh well. I'll worry about it another time. We don't need more little guys. We got plenty right now, anyways. At least make a temporary layer for the boots, because I do have the boot color. Yippee boots. Oh, yeah, don't want the gaps between the laces. There we go. And probably just this darker color, too, for, like, the soles. Something like that. I keep stretching my shoulder in particular today, and it's been like popping every single time without fail. It's kind of impressive, not gonna lie. Yeah, if any of you are also VTubers in chat, because I know the Pride train isn't just VTubers. Any of you attending off Kai later this month? Very exciting thing. I'm honestly looking forward to it. It's been a while since I've been in the area of the con because I actually used to live relatively close to there. So just like, ah, yes, a trip to visit the area basically as well. I'm very excited to meet a bunch of people too. Is this song looping? I swear the song literally just played. Cutely skips it. Like, kind of done with lights and flats, but also not. Waiting on boots confirmation. I guess I can start recoloring some of the line art. Or wrong game or something, I don't know. Oh, up here, silly. There you go. So I can clean that up later. Honestly, I might not actually adjust the line width at all. I think the line width is fine, as is. I might change my mind later, though. That's how it be. No. No, you know what? That wasn't supposed to be that color, actually. There we go. My coloring line art is nice. It's very satisfying, truthfully. I think I need a thinner brush for this area. Yippee. I'm glad you like the colors. It was very fun picking out the colors for the outfit because Peachy and I worked together to come up with the Peachy design. It's a little darker. Small brush. I'm running out of things that I can do other than finish the boots, which they arguably do look finished, but like, I guess in theory I could start doing some shading and lighting, but how far can I go without having the boots quote unquote finished? You know. I know Peachy found some ants. How unfortunate. You know what? I haven't done yet. Nope. Hmm. Now why is that happening? Well, in theory, if I if I okay, this is just not doing the thing, I guess, which is annoying. Hmm. Strange. Oop. Hmm. That's strange. Oh, you know what? I know what I can do. Plunk them all in here, and then this. And then nothing changed. Oh, things did change a bit. Okay. I'll worry about that some other time. It's okay if she's not centered on the canvas. It's fine.
飛
Oh,
び込んじゃえ
hello, Melody. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. How is Metaphor? I'm gonna go ahead and shout you out. Yippee. Hello. How is your stream? I hope you had a good stream. To anyone that has come with Melody and doesn't already know me, my name is Saki Sakura, just cute is acceptable. I call myself a variety streamer, though I do tend to stream mostly visual novels. However, tonight is Wednesday. That's not how I meant to say that, but I usually stream art on Wednesdays. So this is the typical Wednesday stream for me. You got a new party member. Hell yeah. That's exciting. Yeah, if anyone does decide to follow, follows are anonymized, so you won't be called out in particular, but you can also use the Say Hi redeem for a more personalized greeting as well. But of course, there is no pressure, and if you anyone also needs to step aside for any reason, me to go sleep, go eat, whatever, there's no pressure to stay. But of course, you're more than welcome to hang out and lurk. Lurking is definitely encouraged this time around because of the raid train that I'm participating in. My slot is only about 20 minutes longer, so will be tossed to the next person sooner than later. And who doesn't like to meet more people and stuff? I said that kind of poorly, but that's okay. Also, Melody, please do your after stream care. That is very important. Yes. Also, I don't know if I told you yet, but happy Disability Pride Month, because I know you're also a fellow disabled. Yippee, disability. Yes, thank you, Melody. Oh, yeah, as you can see, I'm drawing a peachy chibi because her birthday is this Saturday. Soon. The reason why I'm not working on it some more is because I'm actually waiting to hear back about how the boots are supposed to be shaped. She may look more or less done, but she's not actually waiting on boot information. I just got bored and don't have anything better to do, so I just did more. Also, look at this dust bunny. It's so cute. I love the little guy. He's a little guy. I'm gonna work on adjusting some line thicknesses because I can. Yeah, the line thickness adjustments definitely add just enough of that extra touch that's like, yes. What layer is that on? Ah, This minor adjustments definitely made a big difference. Or just a little bit. Maybe not that much, but like that much. Or maybe that's why she wasn't being aligned properly. See that. Now let's. Yeah. There we go. And now she's nice and centered. Me when I'm unaligned. Mood though. God, it took me way too long to find like the little alignment tools in Clip Studio Paint because I've been like using it since late 2018, and it's only been like a few, like not even a few months. It's like been a month that I found the tool. It's like, oh, it was here all this time. I have been like more or less pretty good about eyeballing where the center is, so like it hasn't been too much of an issue, but like wow, that's where center is. It's been helpful. What layer do I have the boots on? Ah, okay. Use Infinite Painter, but you're getting iPad soon, so you're keen to see how Procreate is. That is fair. I haven't used Infinite Painter at all, so I wouldn't know how it would compare to Procreate, but I do have Procreate myself. I mostly use it for editing YouTube thumbnails because it's like good enough for that. Um, I don't really care too much for drawing on it, but this is Peachy's pet snake, and I drew a mustache and top hat and monocle on him because that was important. It was very helpful for that. So I don't really use Procreate for anything too important, personally. Snake reveal, yeah. Doxing your snake, sorry. He's in a disguise, it's fine. I'm personally not the biggest fan of using Procreate though. Yep, 15 to 10 to 15-minute reminder. Oh, they're already live. Hell yeah. Good to know. Thank you. I'll be sure to raid out to them when it's time. But Peachy, the boots. Unless you're just okay with how they are right now. But I know you mentioned bows on them. I'm glad to hear you otherwise are loving the peach cheap, but like the boots. Gonna put the knee back on her B? Sure. No, the B. There's the B again. The B's there. It's going good over here, yes. Also, thank you. His hair was a pain in the ass to draw. The hoodie is great though, yes. Actually, I don't get to show this off often now that I think about it, but I can put the hood up. Let's see. That is the incorrect button. Hang on. I have two outfits on him. Don't worry about it. There we go. The hood can go on. It was also kind of a pain to draw. Spicy shoulder reveal. Yeah. That's actually the default outfit, the blazer. Yeah. This is actually the default outfit. Well, more or less. It doesn't have like that on there. There we go. Yeah. This is the default outfit. I can put the hood up, take stops, and yes. In my defense, my buttons are labeled as hoodie on off and then hood up down. So like I can read. Look at that collarbone. Respectfully, thank you. It was very fun to draw. Actually, you are free to stare at it as much as you like because it was hard work. Oops. Anyways, was that a boots that you sent? OG spoiled. Yeah. Shaking the messenger that Peachy and I use because sometimes like I'll get notifications on my phone while I'm streaming, but then it won't update on the desktop version. I'm like, I'm on the computer. Show me show me the message, please. There it goes. Oh, that is a kid's boot. That is a children's boot. Like I will show everyone the boot. I used to like work at a store where like one of the main things we sold were like shoes. So it's just like I recognize it things like that very quickly. So tiny image. This is the boot. That's definitely from the kids section. A booty, if you will. That is cute though. Um I forgot about the bee on the bee. Um let's see. Oh yeah, those are indeed women's. Let me get that over here so chat can see you. You tend to draw the opposite kind of boot, like knee high. Is that what you mean? Yeah, these. They're very shiny. Very large, stompy, oversized knee high. Okay. Let me grab Saku for a second. Hang on. It. Okay. I'll have to swap his pants because you can't really see the boots that well with these pants. Don't worry. Don't mind them. Let's see. There we go. He has stompy boots. I don't often show full body Saku. Oh, too close. Sorry. I invaded your personal space for a second. You also want big stompy boots for like Peachy or just in general? The bee. I need to stop laughing at the bee, but I keep forgetting it's there. And it's like, oh yeah, there's a bee. I put that bee on your knee. Oh, demonias. I want to try demonias so bad, but like I would want to like try them in person, and I'm not entirely sure where to go to try them on in person. That's definitely been a problem. But let's see. See the vision. Let's see about how I need to modify this real quick, fast, and cute. Like, not that layer, this layer. Definitely need to deconstruct this, but that's just a. Forgot that's a separate layer. There we go. Just gonna ignore the white marks. It's fine. The laces are fine. Just have the ideal bow placement. Girl, what? Okay. Let's put that back. I don't know what you want from me now. I can just make the laces a ribbon, and then they can be like the big bow for like the laces. So like on this lace layer, like just make that hollow. Like the shoelaces can be what I said. You could have told me that ages ago. I love you, dearest. However, that's something that's fairly easy to have established. Okay, what color do you want the ribbon though? That becomes the next question. You had a visual in your head and you were dedicated to finding it. Pink? What pink? The pink of her skirt? Well, I guess the pink on her. Yeah, pink is always a pink choice. So true. I would say I need Sakura to have more pink on him, but like I literally have a strawberry alt design where he has a lot more pink on him, so there is that. I should have made that. It's fine. I'm just gonna undo all of that. I will figure out making the that later. I can go back. Because I need this to be like the same brush size. I'm currently working on a piece that's grayscale and neon pink. Ooh, that sounds fun. I'd love to see it whenever it's done. Neon. Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay, yeah, those just will have to go away. I can re-add them later. Like that. No. There we go. That. There we go. She a baddie with lots of tattoos? Hell yeah. Oh, coming in ad break. I'm gonna snooze that because we're gonna be reading out in like now, actually. I will finish this up later. Honestly, maybe later today, but in like now, yeah. Let me go over here. Do. Great. I totally remember their name. You have the raid message for me, please. I would appreciate it. That would be great. Thank you. Zolfi has pants. Their username is very silly. Zolfi has pants. They're currently playing some Pokemon, so that's exciting. And yeah, the raid message, go ahead and grab that and copy and paste that onto their channel when we land. They are very into pants. You know what? Valid. But yeah, it was a pleasure having all of you here, and I hope to catch some of you again in my future streams. I actually will be streaming again tomorrow with Peachy. We'll be playing some Ace Attorney investigations with a couple of other of our friends as well, and I'll probably raid back into the raid train as well then. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Yes. Yeah, we'll catch you all next time, whenever that is. But until then, keep enjoying the raid train. Yeah. Bye bye. Where's my. There it is. Ha. I know things.